I've been a union activist for a number of years with the union, SEIU 2015, that represents the IHSS workers in Marin. So I'm very trained in the idea that the way that you support people best is by paying them decently and giving them decent benefits. But in general, I'd say that beyond that, the thing that would support me as a caregiver the best would be just to be treated like a professional with an important job, you know, as someone who is doing something not as a favor to somebody, but because it's an important job, and to have more people trained in how to do it so that occasionally I could get some respite. You know, it's very hard to find people who can do this respite work. Again, that goes into, you know, wages partially, because it's not something that most people want to do if they're well educated and if they, you know, have bills to pay that can't be paid on these kind of wages. But I don't get to take a day off. And everybody needs a day off here and there. I really don't get a vacation. And vacations are important, you know, and most importantly, I don't get retirement. You know, they don't let us even pay into the Social Security system when we're family caregivers. So, you know, anything that localities can do to help out people who don't have something at this point, because we've been doing this for years in a system that hasn't allowed us to be part of Social Security. So I'm about to turn 65. And if I go on Social Security, I think the last I checked, I'll be getting $250 a month. You know? I mean, are there words beyond that to explain how devalued this is? And so, you know, there has to be a way to, once we've recognized and we do something about this on the national level, to deal with the people who are now in an extreme situation because they chose to do this for years for a loved one. I see this a lot among my friends who have been taking care of their adult kids for years and years and years and never got into Social Security until recently. And it's something that a lot of people who have chosen to do this are facing now as we age. So, you know, any way that states or localities can help us to pay our bills because we don't have the income that you would expect people to have who have done one job, you know, for 20 or 30 or 40 years, that would be really great.